Okay, this is paragraph 1, okay? The first experience I ever had with a dog happened when I was 5 years old. One snowy day, the ground was covered with 5 centimeters of snow. Oh, there's a mistake right there. Hold on. I was so excited and happy to see this. Okay, now you're telling a story. So here, this is better to say. When you're telling a story, you want it to be like more alive and active. Say this. Here it is. So even introducing like a next door neighbor. For example, there's a man that lives next door to me. There's an old man who lives next door to me. Okay, or there is a man who lives in my building. Well, that's fine. But if you say there is this man who lives in the building, it's kind of a storytelling technique that kind of brings it not just there, but this man. Kokoni ita right here. Right? You can imagine closer. Right? So anyway, I was so excited and happy to see this. When my friend and I were playing outside, I scooped the snow with my hands and tried to let the dog at the house next door eat the snow. Because I believed, you don't even need, no, just period. I believed that the snow looked delicious for the dog. From the dog's point of view. I believed that the snow looked delicious from the dog's point of view, and that he would be pleased. What an innocent girl! How about not innocent? Let's change to naive. Naive is more negative. I was. But against my expectations, he bit my thumb. But against my expectations, he bit my thumb instead of contrary to my expectation. Okay. And if you do say contrary to my expectation, I would say expectations. Anyway, so but this is also very formal. So this is a kind of casual story. So I would. Since then, I haven't been able to approach or touch dogs. Generally speaking, right? When you use generally speaking, use plural. Okay? Okay, this is paragraph 2. This was not a problem until I found myself in a pinch when I visited America for the first time. I stayed at an American family's house, and they had a big dog named Dido. I had to live with him for 3 weeks. I would say I had to live with Dido. More exciting, for 3 weeks. I know that dogs can tell whether or not a person likes dogs or not. I, in fact, like dogs. However, due to my experience as a child, I was afraid of touching dogs. And I also tried to tell myself that Dido liked me as well. Sorry, let me do that one more time. And I also tried to tell myself that Dido liked me as well. I tried to tell myself that he did not scare me. Luckily, I managed to live with... you don't need luckily. No, not luckily. I managed to live with Dido problem-free until the day before my visit ended. And at this point, we need scary music. Okay, here is the third paragraph. On the last day of my stay, I asked my friend to take my picture with Dido. I sat down beside him and posed and stroked him. At the very moment my friend was about to take our picture, Dido turned to face me and bit my face. As he turned towards me, he's a dog, he doesn't face you. Turned towards me and bit my face. I was completely shocked. I had believed that we had become good friends, but I guess he realized that I was honestly still scared of him when I stroked him. This was my second experience. Da-da-da-da. Okay, last paragraph now. The third incident that happened on the way to work in the morning. Now notice there's two happened, right? The third incident that happened on the way to work in the morning. My neighbor had a very big dog, like Joseph and Heidi. I thought he was very cute, but I couldn't touch him because he was so big. On one particular day, I was walking by, and as I passed him, I whispered to myself, "Good morning, you are so cute today. You are so cute today too," as I usually do when I walked past him. When I was about 7 or 8 meters past the house, I heard footsteps coming towards me. At the very last moment, I noticed an animal. I noticed the dog. Hold on, what happened? I noticed the dog. Okay? The dog. He jumped on me and hit my bag again and again. I was in trouble and couldn't move, but a few seconds later, the dog's master ran up to me and took the dog into their house. But after I had walked a few steps away, the dog ran toward me again and jumped and hit me again. Fortunately, I wasn't bitten this time. In spite of these traumatic experiences, Maggie allowed me to touch her from the beginning. She's a very obedient and cute dog. I hope she never hates me. Okay, that's it.